making sentences by using words. Okay. So students, as this is our first session of the day, let's all begin our day with a beautiful prayer. So everybody join your hands. Yes, very good. Close your eyes. Yes. Let's start our prayer. Thank you, God, for the world so sweet. Thank you, God, for the bird so swing. Thank you, God, for the food we eat. Thank you, God, for everything. Yes. So students, now open your eyes, sit straight. Yes, very good. And now let's start with our today's session. Okay. Today we are going to learn a grammar part. Okay. So now I'm going to show you some pictures or some words. You have to see that words very carefully. You have to identify those words and you have to answer me. Okay. So let's begin. See, yeah, this is our first word. Yes. What is this? Yes, you can answer me. You can read this word. Ice cream. Yes, very good. This is ice cream. So let's have you eat ice cream? Yes, tell me. Yes, very good. So this is ice cream. So let's put our ice cream over here. Yes, ice cream. So now let's go for the next word. Yes, see here. Read this word. Identify this word and read this word. Let me know. What is this? Like. Yes, it is like. Very good. Like. So this is a word like. Let's put like here. Yes. Now I'm going to show you another word. This is a small two-letter word. What it is? Yes. What it is? Two. Yes. T-O-2. It is a small two-letter word. Yes. Very good. So let's put our letter over here. Yes. How many words now? Ice cream, like, two. Now I'm going to show you one more word. See here. Read this word. Identify this word. Observe it carefully and identify it. What it is? Yes. Very good. Good students. It is eat. It is eat. So let's put our eat also over here. This is three-letter word. Now our last word. See here. This is a single alphabet, single letter word. Tell me what is this? I. I means what? When we talk about ourselves, myself, I say I. Yes, yes. Very good. So this is I. Now students, see here. Let's once again read this word. Ice cream, like, to, eat, I. Yes. Very good. Do you understand anything from this words? Do you understand? Yes. So these are jumble words. Let's arrange them in a proper order to understand the perfect meaning. Okay, these are just words. What are this? These are words. It just doesn't give us any sense. These are just words. Yes. So these are just words. Now let them rearrange in a proper order to understand what these words are. What is the meaning of this word? Okay, so let's start. Here come, let's rearrange this word. This is yes, let's rearrange this word. I. Let's put this I first here. I. Yes. Now, which word to be next from here? I will put here. Which word will come next? Which word will come next? Ice cream, like, to, or eat? Yes, let's put this like over here. I like. Let's put this like over here. I like. Then see here. I like to. Let's put this to over here. I like to. Yes. Now what will come after to? What is suitable after to? I like to. Yes, very good. Eat. Next will come eat. I like to eat. And our last word, ice cream. Let's put this word over here. Yes. Now students, observe this carefully. When I put it in a wrong order, it was just words. When we rearrange those words in a proper order, we got a meaningful sentence. We got such sentence that makes sense. It expresses our complete thought. Read this sentence. I like to eat ice cream. What does it mean? Yes, it expresses my thought. I like to eat ice cream. Yes, very good. Yes, so this is nothing but a sentence. This is nothing but a sentence. See, when we speak, we uses sentences to speak. Yes, so like that, words make sentences. When we put words into a proper order, it makes a sentences. The sentence which has a complete sense. Okay, but students, now I will show you some more thing. Okay, there are some rules while writing or framing a sentences. Let's think about and let's learn about those important rules. Now see here, see the first picture what I've written here. Capital letter. Yes, see here, capital letters A, B, C, D. Yes, capital letter. Whenever we start a sentence, it should always start with a capital letter. See here in first sentence, the I was small. And here, when we correct that sentence, here I write I word in a capital letter, capital alphabet. So always sentences start with a capital letter. Yes. So let's put a capital letter over here. Sentences always start with a capital letter. Yes, very good. Now next, see, do you think this is a complete sentence? Yes, of course, it is a complete sentence. But something missing is there. What is that? In this sentence, there is something missing. Yes. What is that? It is punctuation mark. Yes, it is punctuation mark that is not there in this sentence. Yes. Full stop. Very good. Very good. Punctuation marks. Punctuation mark is missing in this sentences. What is punctuation mark? We have learned punctuation. There are so many punctuation marks. Okay. So most of the sentences finished with a full stop. Yes, very good. Most of the sentences finished with a full stop. Yes. So let's see. This is full stop. A small dot. It is also called a period. Okay. So this full stop. When we add a full stop over here like this, it becomes a complete grammatically correct sentence. Every sentence ends with a full stop. So full stop is very, very important in the sentence. Instead of full stop, we can say punctuation marks. Yes, without which we doesn't understand that our one sentence has end. Okay. So I like to eat ice cream, then full stop. Yes, very good. Now let's see the second punctuation mark. Now you identify this second punctuation mark. Okay. What is this? Yes. What is this? Who will tell me what is this? Which punctuation mark it is? What is written over here? See the sign? Question mark. Yes. Very good. It is very good, students. It is question mark. So question mark is also a punctuation mark. So question mark is a punctuation mark. It is also used in the sentences. Okay. I will show you by examples how it is used in the sentences. Now, there is one more punctuation mark which is used in the sentences. I'll show you. See this? Yes. Now see this one. Identify this. What it is? Which punctuation mark it is? Yes, tell me. It's a exclamation mark. Yes. Whenever we expresses our feelings, our thought, our strong and forceful emotions, we use this exclamation mark. Yes, this is an exclamation mark. It is also used in the sentences. Yes. So students, let's revise this. Always a sentence starts with a capital letter. Yes. Then it has a punctuation mark. Most of the sentences ends with a full stop. Yes. There are other punctuation marks also which we use in our sentences, that are question mark and exclamation mark. Now let's see more example how we form sentences by using words. Okay. So yes, the main thing which we need in the sentence is that a subject. Main thing to form a sentence is a subject. You know what is subject? Yes, tell me anyone. No. Now I will tell you what is subject in grammar. See here. Subject means a noun. Noun is what? I have in our previous session we have learned what is noun. Noun is a name. Yes, noun is a naming word. It is a name of a person, places, animals, and things. Yes. So sentence include this. These are very important thing in the sentence. Yes. So name. Name is very important in the sentence. Yes, like subject, noun. Now in the sentence, I like to eat ice cream. Here, there are two naming words, two noun. One is ice cream and one is I. Yes. So always, whenever our sentence begin, we use, most of the time, we use subject. Okay. Now, next very important thing in the sentence is action. What is this? Action. I think I have taught you what is action words also. So can anyone tell me what is action word? Yes. What is action? Yes. Walk. Walk is, yes, action. Can you give me definition? Action is also called verb. I have taught you in my previous session. Yes, there are so many actions we do. Doing words are called actions. Doing words are called actions. Yes. So what are the, like walk, jump, dancing? Yes. Playing? Yes. This all are nothing but doing words. Whatever we do, they are called doing words. See here. Action is nothing but a verb. Yes. Doing word. Just a second. Yes. Action is, see here. Now, in our sentences, there are two main things. One is subject and the other one is a subject and the other one is verb. Verb means doing word. Now, see here. I is a subject because it is a noun, and action like eat. These are the doing words. These are the action words. So, this two is very important in the sentences. Now, students, I'll show you something. Read it carefully. I'm going to show you one big word. See here. Observe it carefully. Are you able to read it? Let me know. Identify this word. This is a big word. Yes, can anyone identify? See, it takes so much time to read because, yes, it takes time to read. Why? I'll tell you why it takes time to read. Now see here, I'll show you the next one. See here. Yes, very good. Now you can read it very easily. Why you can read it very easily? Because this sentence has a finger space between them. Yes, very good. Because of gap between them. So while writing sentences or while framing sentences, it is very important to have a finger spaces between them. See here. See this and this one. See the first one. The cat sat down. Yes, you can read it very easily. But when I show you this, it was difficult to read. It was very difficult to read because it looks like a single word, bigger word, isn't it? Yes. So it is very important to have finger spaces while writing a sentences so that we can read easily. The cat sat down. It's a simple sentence. Yes. So cat sat down. So what is missing over here after this? Just now I told you. Is this a complete sentence? There is punctuation mark missing. So which punctuation mark will come over here? Who will tell me which punctuation mark will come here after the sentence? Yes, the cat sat down. Which punctuation mark? Yes. full stop. So let's take a full stop over here. Very good. Now you understand the first rule of sentences. Now let's go to a next one. Now again, let's form a sentence by using words. So what is this? Read the first word. Read the first word. Yes. What? So let's put a what over here. Yes. Now see, this is a small word. This is a two-letter word. Yes. Very good. This is. What is? Now this is four-letter word. Identify this. Let me know. Your. Yes. Very good. It is your. And last is, this is again a four-letter word, a small word. Read this. Very good. Name. It is a name. So students, read the sentence. What is your name? Yes, but something is missing again in this sentence. What is that? A punctuation mark. Now, what is your name? Yes, very good. Question mark. Why we use question mark? See, this is missing in this sentence. This is missing in this sentence. Why we use question mark? We use question mark because here this sentence asks you question. Whenever we ask questions, we put question mark at the end of the sentence. Yes. So what is your name? Then last is question mark. Yes, very good. Now let's see another example. Again, this is, what is this? Yes, I. So let's put our I over here. See how we are framing sentence by using a small words, two-letter word, three-letter words, four-letter words. We are using those words. This is again two-letter word. What is this? Yes, very good children. Am. I am. Then comes next. This is again a two-letter word. So, yes, very good. Good children. So we all know how to read word. We can identify words easily. And next will come, this is little bigger word. What it is? Read the word carefully. Yes, hungry. Very good. This is hungry. Now read the sentence. I am so hungry. I am so hungry. Yes, I'm so hungry. So students, in this sentence, which punctuation mark is missing? Does it ask a question? No. Yes, which punctuation mark? See, I am so hungry. Hunger is our feeling. Yes. So whenever we express our feelings, we use, yes, very good. We use exclamation mark. So here, what is missing? Here exclamation mark is missing. So let's put our exclamation mark over here. See here, this is our exclamation mark. So let's put our exclamation mark over here. Now, do you understand how to form sentences? See, these are very small words which we use daily when we speak. This words makes sentences, a complete sentences which has a sense. which expresses our complete thought, which tells us what we want to say. So the cat sat down. This is the simple sentence. It ends with a full stop. What is your name? This sentence ends with a question mark because it is asking a question. I am so hungry. Hunger is our feeling. Yes. So it use exclamation marks. Understood? Always remember these two things in our sentence. First one is capital letter. Every sentence here, the, what, I, every sentence begins with a capital letter and ends with a punctuation mark. Don't ever forget this. Every sentence begins with a capital letter and ends with a punctuation mark. Which punctuation marks we use? We use full stop, question mark, and exclamation mark. Okay, so these are sentences. There are two important things in the sentences. One is subject, that is noun, and one is action, that is verb, that is doing what. See here also, the cat sat down. So cat is the subject over here, sat is a verb. Yes, and the cat sat down. So these are two main key of the sentences. Okay. Now students, I'll show you some more thing. Just a second. Now see this. What is this? See it carefully. What is this? Yes, answer my question. Yes, tell me, what is this? What do you see? What is this? Yes, very good. Christmas tree. This is a Christmas tree. So by looking at the picture, we form a sentence. This is a Christmas tree. Yes. Now tell me, what is the color of the Christmas tree? Observe this tree carefully and tell me what is the color of the, yes, green. So you can add this green word in this. This is a green Christmas tree. Such a long sentence. Yes. So by adding new words, you can frame longer sentences also. Okay. Now the same goes with here. Now see this. This is a, give me, now answer me in a sentence. I know it is a ball, but frame it in a sentence. How you will say? Frame it in a sentence and tell me. What is this? Yes, tell me, what is this? I know it is a ball, but frame it in a sentence. How you will write? How you will start? This is a, yes, ball. Very good. This is a ball. Yes, very good. You can add color also. This is a yellow color ball. See, your sentence is becoming bigger when you add yellow and color word into it. So by using another word, we can make longer sentences. Okay. Now, one last thing I will show you. See this. Look at this. What is this? What you can say? Fan. Yes. So make sentences from this. Make sentences from this. This is a fan. Yes, very good. Good, short and sweet, simple sentence. But now add more words to make it little longer. What there? Yes, this is a red fan. Very good. Red. We add red. What else? Can we say this is a small red fan? Yes, we can say it. This is a small red fan. Very good. Small red fan. So it makes our sentences little longer. Okay. So like this, we are going to play one game now. Okay. We are going to play one game. Now, here are some cards. See here, can you see this? Here are some cards. But in that cards, there are some words and there are some punctuation marks also. Yes. But the thing is that these cards are not arranged in a proper order. So we have to do little hard work. We have to put these words in a proper order to form a meaningful sentences. Yes. Now tell me what will come first. What will come first? I. Yes. What will come first? First will come I. It's not sticking only. Just a second. Yes. First will come I. Now, what will come next? Which word will come? Like. Yes. So we can say like. Then which next? Yes. Mango was in order. Yes. So mango. Mango. And last, when we end with our sentence, there goes full stop. See here. Full stop. I like mango and full stop. This is a complete sentence. Yes. Now let's make another sentence. Okay. Now see here. The next sentence. Read the next word. See here. You. How. Let's turn this. This is a question mark. And here is are. So these are just words. When we read this, you, how, are, it just doesn't express a complete thought. It does not tell us about, it does not give us a complete idea. So let us frame this. Let us rearrange this words again. Okay. So let's start by rearranging them. First come here. Yes. How? Why we take how first? Because H is a capital letter and our sentence always start with a capital letter. Then comes are. How are you? Yes, very good. How are you? Yes, how are you? How are you? I asked you this question in the morning. How are you all? Yes. So which punctuation mark will come in the end? Yes. Question mark. Very good. When you ask questions, you put a question mark. See, now it can read in a very easy way. How are you? Question mark. Isn't it? Yes, very good. So students, it is very important to put your words in proper order to make a complete and meaningful sentences. Now see here, when we put this in a when we arrange this in this is not in a proper order, so it doesn't make any sense. This sentence does not become complete. But when we arrange these words in a proper order, we get a complete meaning. And we understood that somebody is asking us, how are you? Yes? Very good. Now see the next words. Read this word. M. What is the second word? What is the second word? Read it. S-C-A-R-E-D. Yes. Scared. Scared means to get scared. Yes. And last is I. And here is punctuation mark. Okay. Now, is this a correct sentence? Is this a correct sentence? No, very good. It is not a correct sentence. So what we have to do? Again, we have to arrange it in a proper order. Yes. So first we will put a capital letter. I will come here. So let's put our I here. Then what will come next? Next word is am. I am. Yes. And the third thing will come here. Scared. What is scared? Scared is our feeling. So when we talk about our feeling, about ideas, about our thoughts, yes, very good. Exclamation mark. We put exclamation mark and it makes a complete sentence. See students, by using one letter word, two letter word, three and four letter words, by using words, we make such a simple, nice sentences. Isn't it? Yes. Do you understand how to form a sentences by using words? Yes, very good. So how this is how we form a sentences. See here, when we start this, we come to know how to form sentences. This was a my sentence activity. This was a my sentence activity. Now students, I am going to share a PPT with you so that you'll let's recapitulate everything so that we can understand it very much better. Okay, so I'm going to share a PPT with you. Observe it carefully, watch it and listen also. Yes, it's taking time. Let's start with our PPT. Our PPT is how to make sentences. So let's start. Yes. Now see here, how to make sentences. Today what we have learned? We learn making sentences with the help of given words. See here, what is a sentence? A sentence is a word or a group of words that express a complete thought. What is sentence? Sentence is a word or a bunch of words that gives us a complete meaning about the sentence. See here, I told you when we speak, we use sentences. While speaking, we use sentences. We cannot speak only by words. It needs sentences, a complete sensible sentence, so that we can converse with one another. See here, now I told you the main important thing in the sentence, that is our subject and a action. Subject is a noun and action is a verb, a doing word. See here, sentence always begin with a capital letter. I have shown you here. It is always, remember always, it begins with a capital letter. And very important thing, we use finger spaces between words. So each word can be read. It is very important to give finger spaces between your words so that it can be easily read. Next is punctuation mark at the end of the sentences. See, I have written here period. It is also called full stop. Full stop and period is the same. It is a full stop. Then next is question mark. When we ask any questions, we use question marks. Then comes exclamation mark. When we expresses our feelings or strong or forceful emotions, we use exclamation marks. See your students. Read this. Love, toys, children. Milk, give, cow. Balloon, many, I have. Again, these are words which are not arranged in a proper order. So, do they make complete sense? No, they do not make a complete sense. By reading this sentence, we are just unable to find out what the sentence is telling us. Now, see here, the most important characteristic of a sentence is the subject and the verb combination. The subject and verb has to be combined in a meaningful way. See here the first one. Children love toys. Children is a subject, love is a verb, and toys again is a subject. So this makes a complete sentence. So by reading this, we understood a complete meaning. Cows give milk. So here also we understood cow give milk. I have many balloons. See, so it is very important to write the sentence in a proper order, so that write the words in the proper order so that we can read it and which can make a sense. Now see students, while writing a sentence, always remember three things. Always begin a sentence with a capital letter. Now second is, most of the sentences ends with a full stop. And the third is very important. That is, the word must be put in their proper order to make complete sense. Yes, this is very important. If your words are jumbled, it will not give you a complete and meaningful sentence. But when you put them in a proper order, it will give you a complete sense. It will make a complete sentence. Now see here, the first one. I'm going to have some lunch. I'm going to have some lunch. Just telling us something. So in the end, we use full stop over there. In our next sentence, would you like to have some lunch? In this, she is asking a question. Would you like to have some lunch? That is why we use a question mark. Okay. Then the third one, we use here, I am so hungry. See here, there are three more words. I need lunch. I am so hungry. I need lunch. So here, yes, he is expressing his feeling. So there will go exclamation mark. Now see here, exercise 2. Now students, the given sentences do not make sense. Let's try to correct them. Now let's read this sentence. Tall is the building very. When we read it, we don't understand anything because it is not a complete and meaningful sentence. But now see the red one. The building is very tall. Yes, the building is very tall. When we put the words in the proper order, we understand what the sentence is telling us. The building is very tall. Now see the second one. Healthy is water. Drink a coconut. We are understanding that we are talking about what coconut water drink healthy, but it is not arranged in a proper order. It is not a proper sentence. But when we arrange it, coconut water is a healthy drink. Coconut water is a healthy drink. So this is a correct sentence. It starts with a capital letter. It ends with a full stop. This is a good sentence. Bright, it is sunny and today. This is not a sentence. It is bright and sunny today. What you say? It is bright and sunny today. So it makes a complete sentence. And the last one, maths I learning love. No, wrong sentence. But let them arrange in a proper order and read once again. I love learning maths. Yes, I love learning maths. You can say, I love learning English. I love learning science. You can add another subject also. So, this is how we form sentences by using smaller words to bigger words also. You can include bigger words in your sentences and you can make your sentence little longer. Okay. So, this was for our day. Yes. So students, just now we finished with our PPT also, and we have seen so many things. Today we have learned how to frame sentences by using a small words, by using a 2-letter, 3-letter, whichever words, whichever vocabulary we have, we can use it and we can frame a beautiful sentences. Okay. Yes. So did you understand everything? How to make sentences? Tell me. All of you have understood this? Yes, yes, now you can frame a sentences. So today for your today is your homework. See what you do, you write down, put words, write down 4 or 5 words, okay, and try to arrange those words in a sentence and make 5 sentences for the day. Okay. Yes, 5 sentences. Write down words which you know. Put those words in proper order. Use the capital letter, the punctuation mark, and write those sentences. Complete sentence. And yes, this is your homework. Okay. So have a great day ahead. Your next session is also there. So do it. Yes. Yes. Have a nice day. Thank you so much. Bye bye, everyone.